Hey there, welcome back. I am starting a new series on pleasure because I am a firm believer that women in midlife need pleasure now more than ever. And it's not something that we are conditioned to really prioritize. So let's get into it. If you're a woman over 40 and you're feeling exhausted and depleted, you're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, and there sure as hell is nothing wrong with you. You're freaking tired because you've been carrying more than anyone should, physically, emotionally, energetically. So let's talk about why women over 40 are so exhausted and what we can actually do about it. So the real culprit, it isn't necessarily your to-do list. It is our conditioning and it is all the invisible labor that we carry. We've been trained to be the good girl, to keep the peace, to anticipate everyone's needs and never ever ask for help. Sometimes we fall into the trap of wearing burnout like a badge of honor. Achievement applauded, but rest definitely gets the side eye. Sometimes we're told we're too emotional, we're too much, but we are expected to manage everything for everyone. So, invisible labor, it's not just exhausting, it sucks the life out of you. So, no wonder you feel like you're failing when you're actually just out of gas. The midlife mental load is no joke. I'm not just talking about work or even parenting, but it's the sandwich generation squeeze, right? It's caring for aging parents, but also being there for grown kids. It's the identity crisis after leaving a long-time job, marriage, or a certain role. And it's also that shame spiral that women are so good at getting into when we try to rest, but we just feel guilty. Because we've been told that rest equals laziness. But I'm here to tell you that rest is resistance, especially for women over 40. Reclaiming your time, reclaiming your peace is a radical act. So, redefining rest is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Because what if we thought about self indulgence as sacred instead of selfish? What if choosing pleasure was the most rebellious thing we could do? Because it's about reconnecting to our needs, our creativity, our aliveness, our joy, right? It's saying yes to our desires, not after everything is done and our, tasks are checked off our to-do list, but right now, because joy is not a reward. It is a tool for your expansion, and it is how you're going to create your next best chapter through joy, through pleasure, through your inner fire. I created the pleasure reset for women over 40 who are burnt out and exhausted. That may be you. They're women that are tired of being at the bottom of their own freaking list. So, starting July 1st, we are going on a 3-day journey to reconnect with our joy, our pleasure, our passion, our purpose, and that inner fire that we thought was all but extinguished. This isn't fluff, it's a freaking reclamation. So, I will drop the link in the comments for the Pleasure Reset Challenge. It's actually an anti-challenge because who needs a challenge at this stage in our life, right? So I'll put the link in the comments for the pleasure reset because you don't need a new to-do list. You don't need a new planner. You need a way back to yourself. So let's get there.